Hello and welcome back to God Lives Within. Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. Slept on a picnic table last night. It's the first time doing that in my life. Anyhow, pretty uncomfortable, but we made the best of it. This park is absolutely beautiful. It's already lifting me out of the unbalanced root chakra I had upon arrival. The whatever residual fear is left in my body from this lifetime and others is being excavated at the current moment. So you will be looking at a brand new being, completely healed when I come out of this. Obviously there's always more healing to be done, and the meditation, the breathing, the grounding never stops, the eating healthy, the fasting. I also fasted all day yesterday, so total detachment is happening, total surrender. Which is already changing my vibration. From not wanting to do this anymore yesterday to feeling good at 8:30 or 9 a.m., whatever time it is right now. So yeah, I'm still tired. Just haven't been able to sleep in 2 years. I get like 4 or 5 hours and wake up about 4 or 5 times during that time, and then go through the day without a nap because I don't really have a place to nap. Anywho, I'll sleep when I die. So yeah, this word today is going to be a short one. It's just a little heads up video for the coming tribulation period that we all are going to be experiencing in different forms, in different ways, either as teachers, guides, or as the students or the new initiates. One way or another, you're going to be a part of this, creating this new earth. Whether it's with a smile on your face or kicking and screaming. The old way is not working, if you haven't noticed. So the new earth is all, what does this mean? All this means is a new frequency, a higher vibration frequency that resonates on the earth, through the earth, from the earth. Mother Earth is changing her frequency to a fifth density, a higher plane of existence. It's not so heavy, it's not so much gravity. It'll be easier to move through, it'll be easier to meditate or pray to lift your spirits. It'll be easier to do that. You won't feel the need to eat so much food. You'll want more of a light body because it feels better and it's more natural to the environment and to Mother Earth. So this new frequency is what we all are going to get to. but I think it's important to understand how this is going to happen. So basically, you have the ones who are completing the work right now, or are already in their purpose and fully sustainable by their purpose. This is how you know who's really done the work, who's really achieved this frequency. Their message is clear. It's one of pure love, unconditional love, and forgiveness. And also one of wisdom that is gained through experience of the knowledge that you learn on this spiritual journey. And so, the ones that have gone first were put here to do that. So this is not a race. In fact, we need to be thorough about it. Is the point I'm at right now. I've been rushing for a decade to try to figure out what's going on, try to find out exactly how to do what I needed to do, and implementing these new ways of living is a process. You know, you might eat all healthy one day, and the next day you want a candy bar. It's that kind of journey. Nobody's perfect. We're all striving to get better. Period. So, you're going to have Ascended Masters before you. If you check out my channel, there will be promotional videos promoting these individuals. At the start, they will be the only ones promoted. I thought about doing other areas and other things, and it's just not going to be possible. People doing God's work in other areas, keep going. You're going to fully step into your purpose, whatever it may be. But in the beginning, it'll be the Ascended Masters leading the way and creating the new society, the new rules, the new laws. And I say laws, and what I really mean is a lack of laws. When society is grown up enough to take care of itself and each other, then we don't need laws telling you what to do. We live by universal laws, the golden rule. It's not hard. Once everybody is out of poverty consciousness, they have no need to be greedy, to be lustful, to be stealing, everybody will have what they need. Very important to know. This is not a race. Everyone will get there, and everyone will have what they need along the way, provided by God. So, the Ascended Masters will start teaching, raising vibrations, educating, and implementing their practices, their teachings on their collective, which will in turn create more Ascended Masters that then go out and teach. And so as the Grateful Dead song that is so beautiful and beautifully written, Ripple, is trying to tell you, your vibration, just as in that water, just in that ripple in that water, expands and flows outward. The wave has two functions, but one of them is to expand and go outward. One's to contract, obviously. But yeah, just like as in that water that has that effect that we call a ripple, this happens to consciousness as well. on the micro level. Me with let's say what do you call them? A homeless person like me. Just say I'm meeting somebody new and we're talking, but yet in my mind I'm judging them. They're going to feel that vibration of judgment, regardless if they are conscious of it or not. Their subconscious is going to feel this vibration, this judgment, how you really feel about them. This is what I mean. We have an effect on each other. It ripples outward to everything, to all things. So we start on the micro level with ourselves, then we start with other people, treating them differently, better, however we can, to see how these changes to the self affect changes to other beings. I've already done it. It works. Once you're on the path, it's pretty inspiring to watch how energy works. You can change, like for me, I can go in a concert and change the entire energy through just having a good vibration. Not because I'm the best and I'm the greatest and I'm the blah blah blah. No. Just because I'm happy and free and connected to source. That's it. That's all it takes. We make it very hard when it is very easy. Now obviously there's forces against us making this more difficult. And that's understandable. You know, you're gonna have to fight to get your sovereignty. But the point is, your vibration, your every word, your every syllable, your every glyph changes the environment around you. You are a magician. You just do not realize it and have not honed in on what this means. You have the power to change your environment, your city, your world. You have the power to help train others to see this truth, thereby positively affecting the world in greater ways than giving away money to a charity, especially charities that are doing bad work. Watch where you're putting your money. Don't put it in Red Cross, Rothschild. Don't ever put your money in Vanguard or BlackRock, because your money is with Satan if you do that. Your money belongs to the Luciferian Trust when you do that. So, today's video is simple. It's about changing the world one step at a time. It's about uplifting the vibration in order to make your life better. By making somebody else's life better, it's going to come right back around to you. Guaranteed. Same way karma works, same way vibration works. It's just all energy. So I think that is it for this video. We're already at 15 minutes. Anyway, we didn't barely cover anything, but the point is very important. But somehow we talked for 15 minutes and feel like I didn't cover very much, but anyway, there was really only one reason I got on, so that has been talked about. Yeah, so some ways of lifting vibration. Like for me right now, sitting out in this natural forest, this park. You know, receiving the energy from the environment, from the trees. And the animals. The squirrels have been extra curious today and extra trusting. One about came up on the table when I was asleep to hang out with me because they feel my vibration. They're a part of God's system. They're connected. I told you, we're all one. Once you lift your vibration, these animals know they can trust you because they feel your vibration. So there's many wonders to be had through this walk, through this journey. And there's many dark hours for souls like me. I will say in the future, for the children that are being born now, their path is going to be way easier than our path was. Because there will be many around them doing it, influencing them, lifting their vibrations, even unconsciously and consciously. So it's just going to be like if we don't brainwash and program these children, it's going to be simple for them. They're already connected when they enter the earth. If society didn't have an ego mind, identity, intellect, chauvinistic, patriarchal world, then the kids would never be influenced in that direction. And if there were no control dramas, people using these manipulation tactics to steal energy from other beings, if we could rise above these control dramas, the intimidator, the interrogator, the aloof, and the poor me, if we can rise out of these, we rise out of being stuck, reliving the same experiences over and over, wondering why we're unhappy, running in circles, getting nowhere. It's what I've been doing. I know all about it. So I had to come here to experience it all. I had to go through the ghettos. I had to go to public school. I had to live in the hood. I had to have guns pointed at me. I had to be severely addicted to drugs to understand the mind of a drug addict. I had to be around narcissists to understand the minds of narcissists. And ultimately, I had to free myself of codependency. See, we're codependent in order to basically attain energy. What you could say, in order to repair or restore your root chakra. That's normal in this society that attacks it every day on the news. Every day, everywhere you look. It's just the way it is. That's why mine's so damaged. And so, I'm going to explain to you really quickly. Didn't plan on doing this, but I'm going to explain to you how easy it is for God to fix this vessel that is my body. And so obviously 45 years of damage, drug abuse, jail, prison, homelessness, anyway, sports my whole life. Obviously, my root chakra is out of balance, which affects every other chakra. In-body chakras, the 7 in-body chakras. If your root is at the bottom and is the base and is the foundation, and if it's out of balance, then how in the world is the rest of the foundation gonna be balanced? It's not. And so that's what society is suffering from. Now, how can God immediately fix this? Or how could I immediately fix this? When God brings in my twin flame, or just provides me with the opportunity to be stable. But mostly, if he brought in my twin flame, all my chakras are going to heal immediately. As soon as I feel safe and secure, which I haven't felt my entire life, all my chakras will be aligned. That's how easy it will be. Once I have pure love, everything else will fall away, because I am pure love. Just wanted to bring that up as people look at, are looking into this journey and saying, I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know if I have that much time, or I don't know if I want to do it. That's really how simple it can be. A Kundalini awakening with a devoted, divine vessel is going to awaken the Kundalini circuit energy within you. So yeah, there's hope for all of us. It's not as hard as it looks. I'm almost done with it right here, right now. And in my mind, I've been suicidal for 2 years. But it really wasn't that hard. See, all the fear was coming out of my root chakra, which made it seem very difficult. All the fear, all the anxiety, a little bit of shame was left. Probably a little bit of guilt. I don't remember any, but I'm sure there was a little bit. And so this is what the healing time is all about. Removing these energies that are blocked and stuck in your chakra system. I think we'll leave it there, because that's the entire journey. Liberating the body from these blocked energy centers, starting with the root, working your way all the way up to the crown chakra. And as you go, as you progress through the journey, through the stages of ascension, different chakras will activate. Just like in my these last 2 years, my throat chakra has activated, and I started this channel. I didn't want to start this channel. My throat chakra activated. A new person, a new being is being born. Anybody looking at me as the drug addict anymore, you have no clue of what you're looking at. Because I haven't thought about doing drugs in 3 years. Not one thought. Completely healed addiction. It is possible. I don't care what AA tells you. That's all bullshit. Is AA helpful to some people? Of course. But it's ultimately creating codependency. To have to go to meetings, to have to do this, to have to do that. You're creating new concepts in your mind, which is slowing you down from your true divine nature. That has no roadblocks, has no rules really. Just do the right thing in every moment. That's the only rule. That's the only law we need once beings are on this level. I thank y'all for listening. It ended up going way too long. But anyway, the message is out. Words from God. Believe them if you want. Don't if you don't. I don't care. So we lost another subscriber. Went back down from 56 to 55 again. But I think that's just a little synchronicity from God saying 55, time for change. Talking to me and talking about what he's going to do for me. Talking about the last few things I needed to change. The last few attachments blocking my energy. Stopping my energy from flowing like a torus field, like a transverse wave, like a flowing current, like the dragon energy itself. Everything starts coalescing at the end. You no longer have to think. I don't have to worry about what my next video is going to be, because it's all in service to you. It's not for me. I do not care. Once you ascend, you don't have that ego mind holding you back. It's in the background, being quiet. Not saying outlandish things, not judging others for having blue hair. Actually, it probably likes blue hair at that point. It's just a whole different change in perspective, because it's a whole different brain altogether. A way more powerful brain. Let me get off. Thank you all for listening. To God lives within. I'm sure there'll be plenty more videos today, since I'll be in meditation and separation from everything that is, other than nature and the animals. Everything that is, food, people, cars, homes, all these things, all these containers holding your ego awareness. That I get attached to. That I'm a human being that gets attached to these things. Has a very addictive personality. So I had to separate myself, my higher self had to separate myself in order to get this work done. Because I have to do it. Not even death would stop it. Not even me not wanting to do it could stop it. Not even homelessness can stop it. Not even that witch and that coven can stop it. They've almost given up. You're dealing with an energy way more powerful than you. Queen of Wands in reverse. You do not have. Y'all are about the dumbest beings to ever walk the earth. You think you're more powerful than God, or you think there's not a God, but yet you go to church. Confused. And very ugly at this point, I might add. Wonder why. Wonder why you're deteriorating. Maybe you mess with the wrong magic. Maybe you didn't think that one all the way through. Maybe you thought he was a drug addict and wasn't serving God. Maybe you knew he couldn't help himself and he would fall back into drugs. But you don't know the soul, and you don't know God. You judge, yet you know nothing. See that left brain at work, digging you a hole? Satan helped you dig it. And you bought right into it. What was the offer, I wonder? Satanists are cheap. I wonder what they paid you. They have all the money in the world and they're just cheap pieces of charging for every single watt of electricity, charging for every single byte of information, charging for every single gallon of gasoline throughout history, which was unnecessary, and they know it. Charging you taxes year after year after year after year after year after year on the same property. Are we getting it yet? You're a slave. If you're in this system, you're a slave. I don't care how much money you have. You're a slave to Satan. Truth hurts. But the truth is, we've been building Satan's kingdom for him. And it's time to take it down. It's time for a new earth. There is a new way. And Jesus did come to show you it. But it ain't raise your hand to be saved. There's a whole lot more to it than that. You are a divine, sovereign being, a creator, a co-creator with God. And you want to put your hand up and be saved. Does that sound like that's even anything? I mean, obviously the Spirit's going to come through you if you want to be saved. God is going to touch your soul in that moment. I felt it too when I got saved. I understand how it works. But there's a lot more to God. Way more than I know. Way more. Like a universe worth of knowledge that I don't know yet. A multiverse worth. So if you think it all boils down to say you're saved and you're saved, no, you were saved before you even were born. You're letting this church man be an intercessor to God and tell you what God wants you to do. And then is this being a being of God at all, telling you what to do? Or does he have pedo symbolism on his garb? Or does he do wickedness in the dark? Or does he collect 10% and not do anything for others? And have they edited that Bible that you cling to so hard? Yeah, they have. Many, many times. All their little tricks. Alright, I'm getting off this video. I could just keep going on and on and on and on, and I'm not going to do it. Time to read. Time to get a little sun and warm up. It was a little cold last night, sleeping in shorts outside. Anywho, we got tougher, we got stronger. We dropped our attachments. We raised our vibration. And now we will slowly meditate throughout the day and read and fast and start it over again the next day, the same thing. Until God delivers me what I need. Period. That could be a twin flame, that could be some random person giving me a job, that could be a random person giving me money, a car, whatever. I don't care. I'm not asking for anything. Now, I would like my twin flame to come on because I know who we are, who we were in past lives, and who we are as an oversoul and as a higher self. I don't think she knows, but I do. And it's pretty fucking special. And it's pretty freaking beautiful. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna get off of this video. I think that's the 5th time I've said it. I thank you all for listening. This video was supposed to be about just the effect you have on others, about the vibration that we can create in the world, and how we can ripple it out all throughout the universe, really, not just the world. The universe is watching too. And so this video changed courses and went in different directions, which is all to reprogram and help you. If you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. I don't care at all. I'm trying to help you. If your ego fights it, so be it. You'll come along the journey later. It's just how it goes. I thank you all for listening. Until later today, I love you. God loves you more. Take care.